Hello, everybody. This is Granicus2001 here. I do apologize about the video being late. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, thank you, people who subscribed to the channel. We've reached now over 20 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. Again, I do apologize. And if you want the short answer to the video that I'm discussing, basically, basically, they're just Rockstar Gaming is kind of hoping to be able to get like a good chunk of money because of even though they're selling a little bit of a pretty badly made game right now currently. That's being broken to sec to the point where even 1 hour after release date, apparently they had to shut down the service, despite having the online service as well as they could have had it offline. But apparently they get the online service where you need to be have a live service in order to be able to have it play offline. If you came here for that short explanation, then there you go. Have a nice day. For those who want to stay around for the longest period, yeah, thank you for the time. So right now, the first thing we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to be having that like this for now, is because of a game called, why want it? Why is it not? That's a little strange. Okay, well, either or. Right now, currently, it's involving a game called To Kill. No. It's the beginning thing. I must say the name of the game. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Yeah, I've heard some pretty nasty things about this game already. Oh, by the way, I will try to link Gamers Prey, the person who made the gameplay footage that you're making right now, because I myself have not played it before. Give them a look at. If you like watching gameplay without commentary, give them a shout. I'll go to the link down below. But yeah, apparently Rockstar Gaming, who is most famous for making the Batman Arkham Knight games, decided to make a live service game, which is this, as you're seeing right now. Now, based on what you're seeing, you might think, oh, what are you talking about? It doesn't look that bad. In fact, actually, it looks kind of good. You'd be dang wrong. Apparently, there just release date, there was apparently a glitch in the game where as soon as you start, you get shot to basically the final boss. Yeah, I wish I was kidding. That's not the case. It legit happened. And apparently, I have no idea why they took down the servers, or they could at least made it offline, because in fact, people paid a good sum of money. Here, okay. Speaking of which, the gameplay that you're seeing right now is just the basics, but at the same time, also, it's that's not what I want to talk about. Rockstar Gaming is really, really desperate for hoping for people to watch this in order to play this, and because of that is because I can only say one thing only. Also, actually, you want two things, but I'll get to the second point. I'll get to the second point later. The first thing is involving money. Now, what do I mean by that? Here, come over here. Okay, as you can see right here. See, I keep in mind this was like whenever I was in this was like a couple years whenever I was younger. But I keep on remembering there being games that was like around the $30 range to $40 range, base game. 50 to 60 if you include like possible DLCs that have been added, or if the game is like meant for the next generation at that time. Meanwhile, currently, you're not seeing that wrong. You're seeing currently as the current price, not including the deluxe edition, which, by the way, they did add a tiny bit of DLC, but it's only cosmetic as well as a new character. That's it. And currently, without purchasing the deluxe, it's $69.99. That's not, as far as I can tell, that's maybe including tax, maybe not. You be the judge of that. And with the deluxe, $100. $100 for a live service game that does not work, that does not even have anything going for it at all. And keep in mind, again, this is possibly including tax or not including tax. But as far as I can tell, it's not including tax. As far as I'm concerned. And if you include tax from what I'm saying, that's like close to $110. $110 for a broken game. that was broken on release date. I'm not even kidding. You can even take a look at multiple different channels. They've also been talking about like the whole situation involving it. And honestly, right now, this is just showing how desperate Rockstar Gaming is. The people who developed the Arkham Knight games, they decided to say, "Hey, let's give this a shot." And apparently, they decided to also go completely off the bonkers to a certain degree. Now, what do I mean by that? So basically, they decide, yes, keep in mind, this is involving DC. They are going to be bringing some characters back. If you look back in the Arkham Knight games, Poison Ivy dies. But in this game that you're seeing right behind me, the gameplay is not involving it yet. It's just the first part. It is apparently Poison Ivy comes back, and let's just say people were not all too thrilled about that. Now, what do I mean by that? So basically, it's this. There was a line of dialogue that kind of made her, Harley Quinn sound a bit more into something. I'm not going to be mentioning it because that could trigger people's bad times. Also, I just noticed that I'm sorry. This is Captain Boomerang. Isn't that correct? Yeah, that's Captain Boomerang. What the heck is going on with that? Speaking of which, this is involving the second reasoning for it. Oh, by the way, thank you for the over 20 subs for the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And honestly, the fact that I'm making this video is because of the way that they disrespected the person who voice acted Batman for the Arkham Knight games. They gave him such an it was such a dishonorable death, quote unquote. And keep in mind, the voice actor did actually in real life die, but he was the voice of Batman during the Arkham Knight games. And as a result of that, they decide, hey, you know what would be the most best way of showing him honor to the guy to the point where we can just get a nice rest? Let's tie him up to a chair and just have Harley Quinn parade Batman, and then just bang right in the head. Sound like best, right? You'd be wrong. Batman has been meant to be one of the most great detectives, as well as non-powered humans in DC. Keep in mind, I'm not a DC or Marvel fan, but if it involves characters, I'd be more than willing to show the respect they deserve, especially if they show great promise. And right there in the game, in the factory, the cutscene, they just have him sat there tied up and just bang. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And it's a bit of a shame because Batman is such a great character. Now, the rest of the superheroes, keep in mind, this is just rumor, speculation. I've not seen the game play myself. In fact, what are you saying right now anyway? And I can tell you right, I've heard a partial rumor about this. That the only ones that got shown respect in terms of death in this game, was Wonder Woman. That was it. And I'm sorry, but I'm just how does that make any sense? I mean, yes, Wonder Woman is Amazon. To me, that makes sense. Amazons are meant to die in battle. They're meant to have an honorable battle and just die in battle. Meanwhile, the others, they're just developers. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, let me best summarize it. Developers. Wonder Woman? Yeah, let's give her a nice honorable death. She's the Amazon. She's a warrior. She can fight for her own. She's great. Meanwhile, the others, nah, just let them die. What do you think? People are going to care? It's DC. What do you think they're going to care about these characters? I'm sorry. It's just whenever I've seen characters being just kind of given dishonorable things, as well as not being shown the proper respect for their adaptations, it kind of just swings. It just okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that pun. It just swings me the wrong way. My bad. But yeah, and because of that, it just rubs me the wrong way, majorly. It just doesn't seem right. I mean, think about it. Okay, imagine yourself as a superhero, and they were going to make a movie out of your battles. And one of them, it was fiction, but they decided, hey, we're going to give you a fictional hero's death. Which would you prefer? Would you prefer A, it's honorable death, where you fight to the very end, protecting the ones you love, as well as being able to show them how much of a great person you are, and as well as being able to reveal, hey, there are some weaknesses to myself. I'd be more than willing to accept that and try to become a much better hero, possibly in the next life. Or would you rather have the developer say like, "Nah, you're just going to die. That nothing more. You're just going to." You go with the first option, wouldn't you? That's my point. My point exactly is, characters are these heroes who've been mind controlled. They're supposed to be given like a honor. These heroes have been for the good of people, and yet they're just given, except for Wonder Woman, a dishonorable death. To me, that's just like not showing the proper respect of fallen heroes. To me, that's just them saying, "Damn, we don't really care about the characters. We just care about the money." As you can see right over there, that right there is my point. If you don't believe me, you can actually take a look on the story yourself. Let's remember. And that itself is just majorly disrespectful. Majorly. In fact, actually, heck, if anything, I'd be more than willing to play some of the worst games in quote unquote history instead of this. The ones that actually show characters and like having honorable things, honorable deaths. That just makes it worse. Seeing that happen. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Again, I do apologize about being late. And again, I will link Gamers Pray in the link in the description down below. Give this video a like and subscribe. And well, I mean, I guess stay nuts. Yeah, stay nuts. So long, guys.